Excellent. We are live. Good evening, everyone. Hello to my creepers. Hello to my stalkers. Hello to all my lurkers. Hello to each and every troll and each and every member of the faithful Thumbs Down crew. Hello to everyone who stops by, and hello to everyone who may or may not watch the replay later. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are watching. Tonight I got inspired by Mr. Jim Brentar and this old stoner to get the markers out once again and just see where it takes us. Just markers. I've learned that the markers are good, quick release therapy. They're not a big mess, and I'm learning to appreciate the markers. Hello, Moo Moo. Hi. Hi, Anna Banana. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys are here. I know you're tired, Moo Moo, so whenever you feel like you need to split or leave and lurk or whatever you need to do, honey, you just go right ahead and do it. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for coming in anyway, as tired as you are. Hi, White Witch. Hello, hello. Well, hello, Jalian Ship, my ever-faithful sub that's come back time and time again over shit. It's been a couple years, Jalian. You were one of my first. God bless you, sir. Cousin Margie. Hi, hi, hi. Good to see you again. Atlanta the Brave says hello, Nez. In Atlanta, I say hello right back. And my markers say hello, too. Just gonna get the markers out here and see where it takes us tonight. Yes, Jalian's been very, very supportive and very faithful low these couple of years, so we don't see each other often, but when we do, it's always to show some love and support, and I need to come over to Jalian's world. I'm so terrible. I need to. I'm sorry, Jalian. I need to, and I will. Well, thank you, White Witch. I'm glad you got inspired. That's a nice, positive thing to say. Thank you. Atlanta, how you doing, man? Want a cup of coffee? I know you are Jack Sparrow. Moo Moo. Thank you. Like I said, if you need to slink on out or slink and lurk or whatever you need to do, you just go right on and do it there, Puddin'. Whatever. I love you no matter what. Jim Adams. Hi, Jim. Good to see you. Hi, Paula. Paula, I know you need to get up early, too, so don't you worry none. If you gotta skedaddle, you go do what you gotta do. We're gonna be all right tonight. We're gonna just start doodling and drawing and seeing where the markers take us tonight. I feel like doing something floral and a little smaller scale and happy and see what happens. Wow, that Jim Brentar, man. Holy taco salad. He did a hell of a piece today. I'd love to take one of the Jim Brentar painting or marker pieces that he does and turn it into a mural. No shit. Make it like, 4 foot by 5 foot or some such thing. Or just make like a whole room installment like Monet's Water Lilies. All those colors and lines and shit like that belongs in the Museum of Modern Art. He is such a master. Hats off to our good friend Jim Brentar for making such incredible artwork today. Ooh, this marker seems to be a tad on the dry side. I wonder if the other one is any better. Let's find out. So, no care package from my beloved BFF Bobby today, but that's okay. I think it'll be there tomorrow. Oh, no shit, Atlanta. I wish. I'd like to get some good shit. Where's it at? You can send me some. Go for it. What you do is you wrap it up real good, put it in something like coffee, put it in some coffee, then wrap that fucker up real good with some electrical tape or some such thing that's just airtight, and wrap it up in something else and something else and something else, and it'll be just fine. So, it's a technique I worked out long, long ago, so, in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, I wish I had some good shit right now. But that's okay. All in good time. All in good. Yeah, have some coffee. I got a French press if anybody wants some coffee. we'll talk. No big whoop. One of these nights, I'm gonna have to get out my my Richie from Boston shirt that I'm hand decorated in black Sharpie. Poor Richie's starting to fade away into oblivion, and I've got to rescue him. That's my Richie. I can't have him disappearing on me. And we'll have to get these black markers out to do that. So it survives, amazingly enough, quite a few wearings and washings. But just every now and then, well, Nez has got to touch up the Richie so he doesn't completely fade out. So again, me and Mr. Mike Decker are the only two people in all of creation, in any dimension anywhere, that has the hand-drawn by Nez Richie from Boston shirt. So, what was that now? Do I want a hot dog or a hamburger? I really don't have a Boston accent, but if I listen to Richie long enough, I might pick one up. Yes, White Witch, I still need to catch that on film, and I think there's a explanation for it, and it's even freakier than what I thought it was going to be. Diana's dad did some photography of crazy shit that's going on. These beams, these energy beams were coming down, and he's had it slowed down and screenshotted it, and I wish I had the video to show you, but holy crap, it wasn't lightning, there were these beams coming down. Craziness, man. Unbelievable. So perhaps it was one of those beams coming down that took a chunk out of those treetops, so I don't know. He went and drove over and had a closer look. I had to stay in with Diana, so. But yeah, what a world we live in, and what times we're living in. Ox, hello. Hi, Ox. Hi, Moo. You got your coffee and your tea? He's got coffee, and he's got tea. Well, I don't know what isn't that one supposed to be like green tea? I think that's what the one thing is. I wish I had some green tea. Moo, I wish we had that, just the regular Arizona green tea. I don't need to drink the energy drink this late at night. But Moo, please do keep an eye out for that Arizona white tea and blueberry. That's one of my favorites, and I just cannot find it here anywhere at all. I've come up with nothing. I got nothing. No convenience store, no gas station, no supermarket. Nobody's got, and that's my favorites too. And I think if you try it, you might like it. Unless you don't like blueberry, but it's not a strong, overpowering flavor. Carrie Bridges, hi! I'm glad you came by. I peeped at Moomoo's other stream last night, and I know you popped in, and I couldn't be there, but I'm glad you got to come in and say hi to Moo yesterday, and thank you for coming by tonight. Thank you. Atlanta the Brave says hello. Yes, he does. He's so friendly. I watched a cute video today about this old man who feeds raccoons. I forget his name. James, anyway, they call him the Raccoon Whisperer. And he makes tiny little peanut butter sandwiches for these raccoons. And he puts them in a big white bucket. And then they all come to his back door and they want their little sandwiches. It is just the cutest damn thing. Oh, my God. Well, Moo, I'm very proud of you for spending your time doing something positive and physically challenging. And, if you're busy doing something positive, you don't have time for negative. You know what I mean? You're spending a goodly amount of energy doing something good, and I'm very proud of you for that. And it just makes me very happy to see you do that. Makes me love you even more. It's just, it's inspirational. I wish I could do that. I don't have the physicality to do the skateboard or the talent. I told Mark the other day that I was sitting here wishing I could do the skateboard too. And that's true. I've always wished I could. It's just never been one of my things. I know, I know. And you're not going to be, there will come a day where you won't be able to do that anymore, Moo. And, I mean, God willing, you live long enough. I don't think you're going to be 90 and skateboarding, but you never know. But I'm going to say no to that probably. I'll take that. Hi, Mahone. Hi, Only Mahone. Thank you for coming on in. Nice to see you. But it's good these memories and documenting these and sharing them with us. And it's amazing. There's people who wish they could do that and just can't. And I've always been one of those people who could, do the skateboard thing. Truly. Just not my thing. And I always look in awe and wonder at people who can do things like that. I'd be terrified to be standing on a rolling board and going down a hill and, oh my God. You know what I mean? I wish I had not just the physicality, but the courage and the wherewithal to do that. So, well, Atlanta, I don't have one, but I believe somebody was hollering at me on my phone, which is on vibrate. So, but thank you for mentioning that, Atlanta. So. Well, Moo, it'll be what it'll be, The fact that you're even doing that is a miracle. There's people in hospital beds and nursing homes and in their own homes shut in who wish they could participate in those kind of activities and vicariously enjoy watching other people who can. So you're doing that as well. I learned from doing my nature vlogs that there were people who were enjoying watching me just show nature because they were unable to get out and hike and walk around and enjoyed watching other people show nature and stuff. So you never know who you might make smile and make happy with the good things that you can capture on your camera. Well, he's not tall, lanky, and graceful like Daddy, so that's okay. Emperor Jeffrey has his own gifts and talents. Whether or not he can ever do skateboard, that doesn't matter. I just hope he's safe if he does try. You make that little man wear a helmet. Moo should be wearing a helmet, but, what are you going to do? Yes, Carrie, exactly. There we go. There we are. No harm, no foul. Part of the lovely little glitch that came along not too long ago. Work of fuckery, I am sure, but I am not at all troubled by it, so. We are here. And we're okay. Atlanta, biting tongue. Why in the world would you be biting tongue? I can still make coffee if anybody wants coffee. We're here. We're here. No problemo. I kind of like where that's at. Let's throw a few pretty leaves up. There we go. There we are. No worries. No worries. We're good. No worries at all. Just happy to be here. Like I said, there's people that watch us do the videos and especially the outdoors and wish that we could do what we do, So like I said, never doubt who you might be, brightening someone's day with what you bring to the table with your videos when you're out in nature and participating in activities outside and things like that, so. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. Glad all of you. Yes, everyone does have a talent. Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has a way they can best express themselves. And I certainly encourage people to do that. Like Mark says, have fun. with your art. Absolutely, that's true. Have fun with whatever that is. If it's music, if it's fine arts, if it's performing arts, if it's writing, like my good friend David Yates, the UK's #1 poet. And shame on me, I still need to write that dear little poet and write him a decent letter. Talk about having a good pen pal. You need a good pen pal? Get a poet. They always know exactly what to say. And he's funny too. He'll rant and rave and bitch everything about what's in vaccines and chemtrails, and that's all very real serious shit people need to hear. But that man's got one hell of a sense of humor, I tell you what. He comes off like serious all the time, and my God, I can tell you he's not. Oh, I know. I want $1 for every time Atlantis said hello for himself or someone else. No shit. Sign me up for that. Oh, let's put a little color on this little doodah here. Jim Brentar, you're part of the reason I'm doing this tonight. You and Stoner encouraged me to get the little markers out again. Yeah, Mr. Mark Fun Jones says hello. That's alright, I like saying hello. It reminds me, the Stoner in here reminds me of, what the hell's that movie? Damn it, it's got Peter Sellers in it. Shit. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Jim Brentar, help me out, man. What the hell am I thinking of? There's no fighting in the war room. It's got Slim Pickens riding the bomb falling out of the... Oh my God. Dr. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Dr. Strangelove. And there's a part where Peter Sellers plays the President of the United States, and he's talking to the Russian leader, and and just talking to him on the phone, saying, "Oh, of course I like to call and say hello." That's what Atlanta reminds me of. Of course I like to say hello. I'm so sorry I don't have any music playing like Mark does. I'm just down to the one device right now. So I had a pretty good day overall. I went to the nicest food pantry there is around. I used to volunteer for the Food Pantry Network, and when it came time to pick which pantry I was going to go to after I moved, I picked the one that was the nicest of the bunch, that always had the cleanest, friendliest, best selection all the way around, just the best, and that's where I went today. So, and Diana was very good. She didn't have a big hoop-de-doo fit or go crazy in there or anything. It was nice and air-conditioned. It's inside of I think it's a Nazarene church or some kind of thing, which used to be a firehouse. So the architecture is quite interesting, how they converted it into a church/food pantry clothing closet. So, and there was a beautiful foofy little bathrobe there for Diana today too. Preliminal, well, hello. I see Lone put something out today. I haven't gotten to it yet. Nice to see you, Preliminal, one of my Lone peeps. I'm still waiting to hear from Lone Preliminal. I don't know what. I keep wanting him to talk to me about the Mandela stream that Richie had recently, and what the hell he wanted to talk to me about for. So, I don't know. Lone Eagle. You better get a hold of me, Lone Eagle. It was nice, Carrie, it was. Places like that aren't always creepy and scary and all of that. This one was very nice. So now I don't have to worry quite so much to make it food-wise for the rest of the month. A few other things are going to be a little bit... but we'll make it. We'll be alright. Like I said, I might try and sell a few things here pretty soon and see if I can't make a few bucks to last till, uh, first of the month and all that. Just need basic stuff. Things for like, household, like, having toilet paper to last to the end of the month would be nice. Shit like that. So we'll see. Well, thank you, Preliminal. I just came out today. I was inspired to get the markers out by our friend Mr. Jim Brentar and this old stoner, and I'm getting more comfortable with the markers, and I'm appreciating the markers more. So I thought, you know what? Let's get the markers out tonight. They're not full of anxiety for me anymore. They've become something good and happy and positive. So I have never snapped the chat, nor do I ever plan to. Is it a Mandela effect when I know damn well if my keys on the table, but they're not? It could be. Sometimes that's more of like a senior moment, or perhaps poltergeist activity playing with you and hiding your keys. That happens too, but it might be Mandela. Portable pockets device. Mike, don't even ask about the portable pockets device. I don't know. How many devices do you have, Moo? One doesn't even know. Carrie, yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can move shit. They can hide shit. Oh, you bet. And if Bobby was here tonight, we could tell you the story of the lighter. We turned her apartment upside down, inside out, looking for this lighter. And we looked everywhere, and I mean everywhere, from the bathroom to the kitchen to every nook and cranny and crevice where it could possibly be, was nowhere. And I even looked in the refrigerator. Yeah, I kid you not, I looked in the refrigerator. And then later, when I went into the refrigerator to, I don't know, get a drink or something, the damn lighter was in the refrigerator. Now that ain't no shit. That too, Stoner, but there's even more to it than that. And if Preliminal's still here, he can tell you all about that too. It's I like to think that Mandela is a sign of the times that we're living in, and it can be many things, from earth changes. Look at a map, and you'll see how this earthly plane has changed. Physicality of the geography has changed. I can attest to that because I'm from Michigan, and Michigan does not look like the same Michigan I knew it to be. It may be. That's right too, Stoner. That's right. Or the old JFK thing where it used to be just the 4 people in the car when JFK got shot. Now they're trying to say it was 6 people in the car. Yeah, bullshit, man. Bullshit. Where the timeline I come from, it was just the 4 people in the car. Yeah. The whole Jiffy peanut butter thing, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar thing, that one happened in my own home. I went to the store, bought Bragg's. A few days later, I went to the pantry to get the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and the label had changed to Bragg, sans the apostrophe S. I shit you not. Crazy, crazy stuff. If you don't know about Mandela, please look it up. If you are interested, please visit my friend Lone Eagle. Washington State is different now, Iran. Yes, many changes. Yeah, Bragg's changed to Bragg. That one happened right in my home, Preliminal. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't take our word for it. Go look that one up yourself. Explore this world while you're alive to explore it. You'll be amazed at what you find out. That's what I like. I like the Haas avocado change to Haas. That's right. That's right. Crazy stuff. And there's people who stand on either side and say, well, I remember it being this way always. And then there's the other people saying, well, that's bullshit. I remember it being that way. So I think it's a matter of perspective. Who's awake, who's not, who's sensitive to the changes, who is not. What now? I missed that. Cats on. Yes, Preliminal. Number 4 too. Yes. So it's a crazy, crazy time to be alive. Lots of crazy things going on. Please explore while you can. Oh yeah, that's right, Stoner. That's absolutely right. You stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Why in the world would you do that? You traveling? You on vacation? What's going on, Atlanta? Are you saying hello from the road? But yeah, it's an incredible world, an incredible time to be alive. Oh, paranormally speaking, back at the house I used to live in with Diana's dad, there were 2 different times when he was not home, and I was sitting in the kitchen. For some reason, crazy stuff would happen, the dining room. And at the dining room table, I'm doing whatever, painting, I don't know. And I heard him his cough, down in the basement. He was not at home either one of those times. So, yeah, tell me the explanation for that one. And yes, wineskins change to bottles, and that's true. That's very true. Lots of things to explore and look into. Absolutely. Lots and lots. Atlanta, it was, I've experienced some paranormal things in my day, but that was weird. To hear him and his voice coughing as if he took a big hit of the bong downstairs or whatever, just a big cough. His cough that I've heard a million times, but he was not home. Neither one of those times was he home. So, and footsteps, I've heard a lot of footsteps when nobody's been around. And I've learned not to be, I've never really been uber afraid of anything like that. It's just, it's amazing when things like that do happen, and you don't know what to say or what to think or what, when things happen like that to me, it happens so fast. I don't have time to be afraid, and you're just like, what the hell was that, That's all it ever is to me, is just like, oh, okay, there's some kind of thing going on, okay. But I've never been overcome with terror or anything like that because of strange happenings like that, thank God. So, yeah, I've gotten tugs and I've seen things move before. Not very often, but I've been there, done that, seen it happen, so. Yep, and you really can't convince anybody. They have to experience these things for themselves, really, for it to hit home. They have to have a personal experience with it, so. Oh, well, Preliminal. That's an interesting change. Oh, who's saying goodbye? Oh, Atlanta, are you leaving? Well, Atlanta, if you're leaving, goodbye. Yeah, I've heard of people getting their hair pulled and their clothing tugged at. Yeah, it happened like that too. Atlanta, you have a good evening. Thank you for being here for a while. Thank you. But yeah, I encourage everyone, do your research, go out and explore, find out as much about this earthly plane we're on while you're here to explore it. Excuse me. It's certainly nice to have all of you here. Mercy, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm sorry I didn't say something earlier. I'm kind of focusing in on what's going on right here in front of me. Having some good fart therapy here. I'm glad I'm not so anxious with the markers anymore. There's no need to be anxious about the markers. Yes, Preliminal. That's true. That's true. Yeah, anybody who's interested in Mandela, look up the skeletal structure. We've got an extra organ or two here and there. The skeleton has changed somewhat. We've got holes in our skull that we never used to have. Yeah, certainly. Crazy, crazy stuff. Oh, I know. The lungs are smaller. That's right. That's right. No, it's not us, making it up or anything. You please go look this up for yourself. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things going on. But again, don't be afraid of these things. Don't be afraid of these things. Our life, our existence, it's much more beautiful and incredible and awesome than any of us really are taught or give it credit for, So much more than just our flesh and our drudgery of day-to-day life. Lots of amazing, mysterious, wondrous things. But yeah, I wonder what Lone Eagle's up to. I keep waiting for him to get back to me. I want to know why he asked me about Richie. Oh well, like I say, he'll get back to me when he's damn good and ready. He knows how to find me, so. I'm digging these flowers. It kind of reminds me of, like something like my grandma would have up in her kitchen. You know what I mean? These are kind of grandma flowers, I think. This gives me a good, happy grandma feel. My grandma would go, "Oh, that's cute." And she'd want that hanging up somewhere. And my grandmother, my mother's mother, was a bit of a fartist herself. And she would, believe it or not, like Marky Moo does, she would prefer to paint on pieces of wood. So I had forgotten about that, but she'd painted lots of florals. Lots of forsythia was one of her favorite flowers to paint. And she'd paint those on little pieces of wood quite often. So it runs in the family. Certainly it does. Did I miss anything? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, these are kind of grandma-ish things Grandma would do. And that's okay. I think some designs like this would be nice to put on my Zazzle, and you'd like to see it on a shirt or a mug or something like that. Just something happy, pretty, positive. I gotta have the time to organize my Zazzle. I've only got the Mike Decker oil painting design on my Zazzle so far, and I need to add some other designs and pieces. Yes, Paula, I think flowers are very therapeutic and relaxing. That's probably why she chose flowers as her subject all the time. Whether you're trying to do realistic work or just doing, what I'm doing, just decorative, they're very soothing to me anyway. Well, thank you, Carrie. I'm going to try and arrange, like I said, my Zazzle, and I'm going to do a video here soon showcasing some fart work that I've done, and I'll have my PayPal link up, and Nez could use a few bucks to make it to the end of the month, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to sell the Breaking the Shell little black bag I decorated, and I've got a beautiful hand-painted woman's summer top, 100% linen, some expensive brand that Jason's rich grandma bought from a catalog somewhere and gave to me because she didn't want to wear it. Still has the tags on it. The damn top cost like $50 or something like that, and I just took it and hand painted it, and so I think someone would like maybe that beautiful shirt. So so yeah, be on the lookout. Nez is going to put up a little Nez sale video here with my PayPal link, and maybe we could move a few pieces and have a few bucks to skate by on to make it till the end of the month. That would certainly be cool. I just like to have a few, uh, you know, a few coins in my pocket just to be on the safe side should anything come up, any need arise. I don't like being balls to the wall, totally flat busted, and that's about where I'm at right at the moment. But that's because I had to spend a lot more than I thought I had to make where I'm staying right safe and livable for me and my children. It was stupid crazy what I had to buy to make it passable here. So yeah, that cost a little more than I thought. So, oh, I'm sure. I just haven't made that yet. So, I'll probably I gotta film that tonight, maybe, or tomorrow, and post that, and we'll get that out there. So, but thankfully the food pantry came through wonderful today, so that's one less worry I have. We got plenty of food now, so we're good. They even had milk. They don't always have milk and dairy. They had milk and dairy today. Thank you, Lord. That was cool. Because that's a big thing that's important that not a lot of food pantries are able to get or stock up on, and thankfully that's covered, so that's good. Yep, so no, I don't have a big gambling habit or anything like that. I don't go blow my money at the track or anything. I just had to buy a lot of more shit than I thought I had to this month, and what are you going to do? Had to make it passable and livable. Can't apologize for that. It was stupid what I had to buy. And an emergency trip to Goodwill to get blankets and things to put over the windows and the furniture, and oh my sweet Jesus, it was a 4-alarm emergency. Had to be done. Oh, and I still didn't get enough bug spray. I got bit by oh my God, spiders! I got bit by spiders in the night. Yeah, it does. My God, I couldn't even believe. I mean, I went to Walmart to get my things, and Goodwill had a sale at least. But by the time I got out of Walmart getting, what I needed for cleaning and pest control, I was pretty much hit. And I'm like, fuck, this is going to suck come near the end of the month. So far, so good. Oh, Preliminal, I know what you mean, too, and Anna Banana. That's why I love all of you. I need the human contact. I kept myself away from people for a long time, and I was also kind of kept away from people for a long time, and a combination thereof because of things going on. And when you go through abusive relationships and domestic problems and things like that, that happens. But this has given me a positive outlet to reach out to people and to have a social outlet and friends again, and I'm very thankful to have this YouTube for that, as well as a way to showcase my art and my music and things like that. So YouTube, for the most part, has been a positive for me. Hi, Solus. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't say hello right away. Thank you. I'm just, we're almost at 40 minutes. I'm not going to keep us here all damn night. I'm just, doing my thing here with the marker therapy. In a good, positive mood. Let's throw another little color in there. Are we still here? We're still here. Thank you, Jim Adams. Yeah, well, it made me think happy thoughts and think of Grandma. And oh, well, I don't have the battery power or the energy. My personal battery in my own self doesn't have it in me to go all night either. Even if I had one on my phone. Ooh, I like that too. Let's make that a little more purplish. There we go. Purple for Paula. There we go. We just need a little soupçon of difference there. Very, very nice. We're almost done. Ox, I would still very much like to have what you looked up about me and my children as far as the spirit animal stuff. I've been meaning to ask you about that again, and I know you're busy and I'm busy and we're all busy, but, at your leisure, good sir, at your leisure. Or if you can even direct me to somewhere where I can look that up or what have you, that's information I'd like to peruse and delve a little further into, so, being Native American myself. Thank you, Ox, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just wrapping this up and putting the little pretty little middles in the flower here. Thank you. No, they're not all friendly. They're not all friendly. Just like not all people are friendly. Isn't that true? So, but that's okay. Vive la différence. I'm glad you all are here with me tonight. I'm glad we're having a happy little positive time here. I appreciate it. I'm always amazed when people watch the replay, too. First of all, I can't believe anybody even shows up, number one. And, and number two, I can't believe anybody shows up after the fact to watch. So, I'm very, very blessed and very thankful, so. I am. Oh, Spirit in the Sky Blue, hi, thank you. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you so much. Well, it's just what I felt like doing tonight. Oh, I love unicorns, too. My daughter loves the unicorns. Oh, my goodness, she's in a unicorn phase. God bless her heart. It's fun, because I was never a pink, foofy, fluffy kind of girl and all that. But I like the creatures such as that. And but she likes the foofy, girly, pinky purple unicorn stuff and all of that. So I finally get to enjoy some of the more girly things vicariously through her. So it's not, but it doesn't have to be. So there we are. Let's fly our rolling drone. There we are. Mercy, thank you so much. I think this design should go to Zazzle, and I think this would look lovely on a coffee mug or a t-shirt or a tote bag or something. It's something my grandma would have done, definitely. Definitely. This reminds me of my grandma. Her name was Lois, and my daughter Diana, one of her middle names is Lois, for said grandma. She's Diana Lois Dolores. Dolores is for my cousin who passed on. She died because of domestic violence. Her abusive spouse was a cop and ended up not just abusing her, but shot her. And she was a year older than me. So, but her and I always had fun together as children. She always made me laugh, made me happy, and so did my grandma Lois. And so that's why Diana's two middle names are Lois Dolores. A little Nez fact for you there. Yeah, yes, she did. He shot her, What are you going to do? And plus, she was in Florida at the time. She was trying to reach out to her parents. Her parents belonged to this crazy-ass religious cult, and they were trying to tell her, just go talk to your pastor. Yeah, well, that didn't quite work out so well for my cousin, so. Yes, that's true, Carrie, absolutely. And that was part of what helped me get inspired to learn martial arts and self-defense, and to never, if I can all possibly help it, never feel like I needed to be in that kind of domestic environment that would get crazy like that. And sometimes things in my life did, but, we're past that now, and I'll never... I can't even see ever being in another relationship, let alone, giving a relationship a chance to even get that far. So, you know what I mean? So, well, Bobby, hello! Thank you! I was just thinking of this little decorative piece, kind of reminded me of some of the stuff my grandma would paint sometimes. I don't know if you ever knew my grandma painted or not, Bobby, but she'd do little florals, something similar like this, and I might submit this design to my Zazzle. Bobby, no mail yet today, sweetheart. I'll bet you it'll be here tomorrow. Well, Carrie, it's okay, I think part of her lives on in my daughter, so Diana and I laugh and laugh and laugh sometimes, just like my grandma and I did, and Dolores and I did. Bobby, did you ever meet my cousin Dolores? I'm not sure if you. I thought you did meet Dolores once upon a time. Bobby just may have met my cousin Dolores once upon a time long ago. She was taller than me, uh, darker than me. She lived in Saginaw. She went to Saginaw School. You probably did. And if you were at my graduation party, which I'm sure you were, then you saw Dolores too. So Dolores was there for that. Oh, Anna, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and thank you for sharing that. That's encouraging. People going through things like that, I want them to know that they don't have to stay in things like that. There is help to be gotten out there. I'm going to get ready and sign off too, Jim. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Jim, say good night to Mary Kay for me, too, and give her my love. Thank you so much, everyone who's put their happy and positive in here. Yeah, I know, Bobby. I know, Bobby. You've met most of my family on either sides, so... Yep, I met quite a few of yours too. Thank you, White Witch. Thank you, Anna Banana. Thank you, Paula. Thank you for Moo stopping in earlier. Thank you for both Jims, Super Jim being here. Thanks for Atlanta the Brave stopping on by, and everyone else, and Ox. Thank you, Ox. And thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Mercy. And please forgive me for anybody I've missed, but I better get off of here while my battery's still got a little juice in it, and maybe I'll get to in Spirit in the Sky too. Thank you, and Cousin Margie. Thank you, you two, for coming. And Preliminal. Thank you, Preliminal, for showing up, too. You all have a wonderful night. God bless you. And hopefully we'll get to see each other again tomorrow night. All right? Remember to find someone tonight. It's been a while if you told them you love them, and tell them that you love them. Do it. Do it tonight. Find a way. God love you. God bless you. Have a good... Bobby, you go ahead and talk to me and text me if you want to. I'll be up for a while. I love you. Bye-bye.